Hello, I am showing you what changes I've done in my yard since the last posting. I planted this Happy Returns yellow daylily in the little curb strip. I attacked the fence a little bit. It has Virginia creeper growing up it, which hides the ugly fence very well, but it's tearing it down also, and it's interfering with the ivy that we do want growing. So I'm getting rid of it. In the front yard, well, the peonies are getting ready to bloom. Like those. The daffs are done. The Pardon Me daylilies need divided. The hosta's about to take over. Maybe I should name it Audrey. That one too. More Pardon Me daylily. And then I got crazy and decided to plant carrots just in this, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. This little strip in the front. I made seed tape, and I made 4 of them about 1 foot long each. So there's 4 sections here of 1 foot seeds, just 1 row. 20 carrots. I don't eat a lot of carrots, but I'm experimenting on growing them, and I figured they would look pretty even if I just got foliage on the front edging there. The radish is doing well. The kohlrabi has gotten big. The cabbage is getting big. See, there's the radish. The beets have come up, and I need to get in there and weed that out now that I know what looks like beets and what does not. More kohlrabi looking good. The turnips are finally starting to get more leaves and look like something. And I planted my King of the North peppers. I only planted 3 out here. Looks like they got a little bit of cold damage, but they are responding to the warmer days there that we're getting. And a few more weeds. The dandelions have all gotten poofy. I just think they're gorgeous like that. I don't know why people hate them so much. But isn't that pretty? That's just a dandelion, common everyday dandelion. But it really is pretty. And the viburnum is doing its wonderful, gorgeous bloom now. The garbage bags there are full of leaves I picked up from my aunt. She's got oak and maple, and I use those in the chicken run. The chickens love to destroy them, tear through them, and rip up all the leaves and scratch and all that. And I figure, well, they can have that fun. And I then rake out their run and put it in my flower beds or my veg beds. I'm going to pause this and we're going to go out back. Okay, out back here. I don't think these cages were made last time I was out here with the camera. This was leftover scrap, this wire here, from making the chicken run. And it was exactly the right length. I don't know how this happened, but it was exactly the right length to make 1, 2, 3 of them. And that's exactly how many pots I have that are this size. This pot is going to get, sure it is, sweet potato put in it. I've got a couple of slips of those that I've managed to get going. That is a National Pickler cucumber, and so is that. This is a daylily, this poor daylily. I did have a cage around it, but I had to move it last night to keep the chickens from going through. Well, this is the fencing. This is a gate. It's not supposed to be a gate, it's actually supposed to be fencing, but it was cheap. I actually got $5 off of it because both packs have a bow in the front here. So I got $5 off of each. There were 2 panels per pack, and I got 2 of them, so I saved myself $10 by asking. This is a new bed. It was attached to that one. That one used to be 3 boards high, and now it's 2. And I need to fill it with, I need to get my truck out and get it over to the dairy so I can get some well-composted cow manure. This one right now is full of wood ash from the fireplace and leftover potting soil and leaves from my ants. And there's my beans again. They're getting bigger. The pole beans here, the Blue Lake pole beans. And on this side, these don't look so good. These, well, actually it's got some, the first leaves are frost bit, but there's new ones coming, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. I don't know. I'll give it a little bit of time and we'll see. I can always throw in another seed or 3. The cold snap we had, I came out and cut the bottom off of a water bottle or soda bottle, 1 liter soda bottle, and covered up my grape tomatoes there, and they seem to be doing quite well. My cherry tree here, I don't think there's any babies. It had blooms on it, but I don't think, I don't think we're getting any cherries this year off of this one. Still have to fix the fence. We just pounded these posts in today. We're going to let the ground settle a little bit before we throw the wire up across it. This is the cherry tree here that had all of the blooms on it. The big blossoms. And I don't see any cherries coming yet. It's the first year we've had them, so if we get some, yay. If we don't, well, I wasn't expecting them anyway, like I said. But what we do have, oh, there's my fencing, the fancy fencing that we have. I have to move the one rock out of the way, but other than that, this is going to be the gate for letting the fiends in and out. And that fences them off from the people area. So no more, after we get the wire fencing put up along this run here, I will be able to open up the run, and then they can have all of this part for themselves. Well, except for the veg beds, which will be fenced off. But as you can see over there, well, maybe you can't see. Darn it, focus. They like digging in the dirt. There's Dupla and Kate, or Kate and Duplicate, out there, digging in the dirt, having a good time. They were last year's hatch. And let's see if Bridget is done or if she's going to growl at me. Let's see. Say hi, Bridget. You gonna growl at me some more? Please tell me you're not going broody. I don't need any more chickens. Quack. Okay. Yeah, I could stand to rake that coop out a little bit. And then we'll come around. I'm going to... I haven't done anything with the rocks around here yet. There's Colleen and Nico. And where's the fish? Here's the fish. See, Phil. There's the fish. And oh, my lilac haze daylily has not been eaten. Wonder why. But what we have here, over here, baby pears. This tree gives us pears like crazy. So I get to eat pears all winter long. I can them. And I think I'm going to be trying some new recipes this year. I'm going to get adventurous now that this is will be the third year that I've canned pears. Let's see, what else? We finally got rid of all of the burner barrels. Now I have to get in there and pick up all the garbage that's left behind. When I get the truck out and go out, get a load of mulch, the pine bark mulch, I think I'm going to rake this all level, throw a truckload in here, and this is going to be the dog's area to go. She's pretty smart. If I keep taking her back here and telling her to go potty here, she'll probably pick that up as her potty place real quick. She does, when I take her for walks, she knows not to poo in somebody's front yard. She knows where she's allowed to and where she's not. So I think if I start actually training her in our yard, we will have... I don't really need her pooing in the people place either. I want the decks and the patio all nice and tidy. Unlike the rest of my life. Let's see. That big rock, that is a drainage rock that gets put in places by the highway department. I don't want it in my backyard, but it's too darn big to move, so I keep rolling it around just to get it out of the way. I think I'm going to throw it in the space between the run and the fence back behind there, just to get it out of my way. It's annoying. Where was I? Oh yes, annoying rock. It's going away. And this is my little hummingbird statue. It was my mother-in-law's. Oh, it's not really a statue. I guess it's garden art. But when she moved out of her house, she did not need it anymore. So I got it. I did put up the hummingbird feeder. So hopefully we will get hummers again this year. I also have one out on the front porch. And over here we have my spaghetti squash, which also looks frostbit, but still has some new growth in the center. And this one, which is about 2 weeks younger, didn't get any frostbite. I don't know. And my poly house still, I haven't managed to tuck underneath yet. But I will, because I have got Let's see, what else have I done out here? Oh, my onions. I've got 3 rows of this and 3 rows of this. And they're poking their heads up, and I'm really not sure what to do with them now. But these were all started from seed. And these all got cooked accidentally when I left the tunnel polyhouse shut one very hot day. So I replanted all of the seeds, and nothing's showing up yet. But it will. And there's my little recycle cloches. Cloche? It's not a word you hear around very often. My little turnips are doing okay. They're the extra turnips. My parsnips are finally parsnipping, I guess. That could be considered the word. What is that? Oh, that one's not doing anything, but I got one in the middle. And I got I got another one. This one here wasn't poking through the other day. So we got parsnips coming. Yay. They all had sprouted. Oh, it's still moist underneath. I don't want to overwater. Oh, that one died. Okay. So much for that one. We'll do something else with that later. This is here in the States we call it broccoli romanesco, but I guess in the UK they call it cauliflower romanesco. And when you look it up, either one online, it takes you to the same wiki page. So that's what I'm growing here. There's my little pie pumpkin that survived being windblown out of the tunnel house, whatever this green thing is that I'm in. That and some of the black oil sunflower seed plants there. They just went tail over tin cups, and this one survived. So yay pumpkin. And this is, oh wait, I wrote it down, Brussels sprouts, Catskill variety. And let's see, here's the rutas. I think I need to do something with those. I need to get the fencing up around the veg beds because I need to put these out. My Romanesco, no, Rose de Bern tomatoes. If they do half as good as they did last year, I will not ever complain about them. My zucchini that I bought that I thought I had fried the same way I fried the little cells by making them too hot. You can see the leaves here are crispy. But it's actually doing quite well. Got some leaf growth there. So, yay zucchini. I think I may put those two in the big red pots. I don't think there will be any problem putting them that close to squash. We'll see. The spaghetti squash. And that's pretty much it for the update on what new has been done. I am not going to put rocks down in the paths between the vegetable beds because the fiends will just dig and scratch and dig and scratch and have a great time doing it, but it will make the path look like this. I can sweep it. I mean, you can't even see that there's rocks underneath there. Pavers, large paving stones, because the birds have completely obliterated. So I'm not going to do that on their side of the fence. On this side of the fence, yes, I'm going to have a pretty path. These rocks are getting moved over there, and it will look nice and lovely. And anyway, I've got lots of plans. Thank you.